Yarn over increases are a great technique that can help you create beautiful lace patterns or even small buttonholes. However, there might be a time when you don't mean to make them. In this case, you might want to know how to fix them. I'll show you how to do just that today. Hi, I'm Hannah from knitting.com, and we're going to be learning how to fix an accidental yarn over. Accidentally yarning over happens all the time when you're learning how to knit. It's easy to wrap your yarn up and over your needles rather than going between during knitting or purling. Luckily, it's super easy to fix. Let's get started. I'm going to show you how to fix an accidental yarn over, or when you accidentally increase a stitch mid-row. This probably happened when I was moving my yarn from the front to the back of my piece and accidentally looped it over a needle rather than in between. So I always recommend that you take a moment to look at your fabric after every row if you can, and have the patience to do it, because you can spot a mistake like this pretty quickly and fix it right away. If you have a yarn over further down, that's harder to fix. I would most likely recommend doing a duplicate stitch or just sewing it up in the backside and weaving your ends in. But in this case, because it's so close to the needles, I'll show you how to fix it. It's really simple. All right, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to knit my way back along the row until I get to that yarn over or the stitch before. So I'm going to knit my way all the way back. And because that happened on the row below, I'm not too worried about it. It's a little bit more complicated earlier in your knits. All right, so I've reached my yarn over, and really the secret to fixing it is to just drop it off. That's really the best way of doing it. And then you knit the next stitch, and you might wind up with a little bit of a hole, but usually that will come out with blocking, or you can tease that tension, that extra tension out along your row by slowly kind of pulling at those and working the extra fiber or the extra strand outward in your fabric. So you just keep working it out. It's easier to do once you've finished a row. So let me just finish that row and show you what that looks like. So I'm almost to the other side. And we're going to slowly kind of ease that extra loop outward. Will also happen in blocking. This is definitely not the best, problem to have. There are trickier ones, there are easier ones to fix. But overall, it does work out in the end. So sometimes using a crochet hook will help. If your yarn is super grabby, or like maybe an acrylic even, it can be a little harder to work that extra yarn outward. But in this case, just kind of pull it tight until it's maybe a little bit looser than normal, but still within like the amount that you would expect to see. And just keep working that out by following that yarn strand down the row and kind of teasing it outward. And that's how you fix a yarn over. And that's about everything you need to know about fixing an accidental yarn over. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to click the thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Subscribe to knitting.com if you'd like to stay in the loop, and check out our other social media channels. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Happy knitting.